Hi everyone. So we just finished a panel about proposal processes, best practices, and a question that came up was, how are you using SharePoint? Essentially, nobody likes SharePoint, right? And chances are you're using it as just a document repository. So it's folders on folders on folders on folders. If that's how you're using it, yeah, I would probably hate it too. What you can do though is leverage SharePoint to actually manage your processes. So the SharePoint of today is not the SharePoint of last year, of 5 years ago, of even 10 years ago, right? It's evolved a lot. What I like to do specifically for proposals is create a subsite for each opportunity, especially those strategic opportunities. If you have a ton of RFIs, bluebirds, you probably don't want to do this for that, or you have one subsite that just houses all of those. But for a single proposal response, especially a strategic one, complex, phased, have a subsite. First, you're going to get better security. So you can lock the permissions to that particular subsite. Yes, it takes a little bit of an extra step, but for me as a proposal director, the protection of our proprietary proposal data, say that 5 times fast, that is key, right? So your pricing, restricted folder, your final submission, which probably includes your final pricing and other contractual data, keep that restricted as well. And then where you need people to collaborate, can collaborate. Adding partners to have access to that site is also a lot easier when it's a subsite and you don't accidentally give them access to more than they should have. Secondly, you can communicate key information. So you can add a countdown for the submission deadline. Who are all of the main POCs for that opportunity? You can put their beautiful pictures right up there on the page. If there is certain data that everyone needs working on the opportunity, like a link to your Teams or Slack channels, you can put that on the site right on the front page, as well as charge codes if you have to use those. And any other specific guidance like, hey, we're using SharePoint, this is how to collaboratively edit in the document, or this is a key part of our process. Whatever the information is that is key for you to share with your team, you can put that front and center on that page. Of course, you will still have a document library where you house the actual working files and final files, but that is such a small piece of how you can be leveraging SharePoint to actually manage your proposal process.